So we're going to start kind of at the almost the last step before the finish and kind of work backwards into the control part. What we're going to start with is we're going to just take his slide up here and get here. And really bury this. And we're going to take his head and we're going to put it here. And we're going to sprawl. Okay? And what this does is if he bridges into me, I can push back. If he tries to bring his arm to the mat, this one, go get you back to the mat, I can use this to keep him here. So we're just going to be here. I'm going to let him struggle a little bit. Try to get guard back or something. But we're going to go into exactly how to get into this position. Okay, normally there's a frame here, right? And the standard way of doing this is to just reach back, get this over here. So once we can get here, now we can use our whole body to push it out, then slip my hip. So we're assuming right now we're in our side control, our regular side control, where my knee is in the hip, over here, and I'm giving him pressure. But he also has pressure on me. If I'm too far up, he has good pressure right here on his frames. If I'm down here, he can only bring me that way. So once he's moving around and I finally get him settled down and he stopped for a second, what we're going to do is just go here, kind of push it, and expect a reaction back. So when we get our reaction back, we're just going to put our head on his chest and then move forward. And then we're getting to this position. Again, my knee is still in his hip and my leg is out here. Okay, if he starts to move, I move with him. Okay. And one last thing, if his frames are really strong, and I really can't, I'm not really comfortable reaching back here to get this because it gives him a little bit of room, is I'm going to let him push me back. I'm just going to come up here like this. And now when I come in, I'm going to come around down here, get in here, and then come in here. Now I can settle back down, switch my hips, and come to a good side control. So it's just not really, especially if you're going against somebody stronger and is pushing back, up, it extends that, right? And then we'll come here and in here. And then I just hop over and get to this position. What I want to do here is I want to be here where I can lift up his shoulder a little bit, because that is going to allow me to go here and go here, put that in, sprawl out. Now I got my position. Okay, side. He's going to push me back. I get up here. We're going to get his elbow, come in here, in, get in my position, get this over, sprawl, bring him in. He struggles a little bit. As he's struggling a little bit, I'm looking for him to go closer to my body, right here. Because when I do that, when I push that back, I don't have to make a big step to get to Kimura. It's just put his head under and go like this. And now I'm driving in, put a lot of pressure down this way. So anytime, even if we're in this position, or even in this position, if I'm rocking him back and forth, right? I'm just thinking about dragging this as close as I can to my leg and bringing this over and getting here and driving here. Now it's kind of like a teeter-totter. If he starts going back, I'm still going to use my elbow here. If he starts going forward, I'm still using that elbow. So until I'm comfortable here, where I'm pressuring and he's not going anywhere, now I just have to take this, lifting this, taking a little bit of pressure off, and going here. And still going forward with some pressure. As I do this, shoulders lift up a little bit. If I'm on my knees, he has a lot of movement right here. That's where the grip comes in handy, the motorcycle grip. But what I really want to do is just connect my hands and drive till I feel his shoulder come up. And that's going to be some pressure. And from here, I can either go into my finish. See how it's all the way up here? It's not disconnected. Or you can just pivot and go to my arm right there.